before we start, I want to give you a heads up कि जो भी मैं बता रहा हूँ मैं मेरे एक्सपीरियंस के बता रहा हूँ. Deloitte पांच पांच मेजर एरियाज के अंदर काम करता है. ठीक है. किसी ने रिसर्च करी हुई है कौन कौन से एरियाज हैं वो?
It is a consulting firm.
It's a professional services firm. It's just not consulting. Consulting is one of the divisions. Wait, मैं शायद कुछ कर सकता हूँ.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my screen is visible.
No.
Okay, wait. ठीक है. तो यार बहुत ही इम्प्रॉम्प्टू मैं आंसर्स कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है, मैंने कुछ प्रिपेयर नहीं किया है. तो पांच फंक्शनल एरियाज है डेलाइट के. ठीक है. फर्स्ट इज ऑडिट एंड अश्योरेंस. कंसल्टिंग, जो कि उन्होंने बोला कंसल्टिंग फर्म है, कंसल्टिंग फर्म नहीं है, सब प्रोफेशनल सर्विसेज फर्म. फाइनेंशियल एडवाइसरी, रिस्क एडवाइसरी, टैक्स सर्विस. ठीक है, एंड लीगल सर्विस. ठीक है. वेयर आई कम इन टू द पिक्चर. सो बेसिकली मैं आता हूँ एंटरप्राइज सोल्यूशंस के अंदर, विच इज पार्ट ऑफ कंसल्टिंग. और कंसल्टिंग के अंदर अलग अलग टाइप के क्लाइंट्स होते हैं. ठीक है. पांच मेन टाइप की इंडस्ट्रीज पर हम फोकस करते हैं: फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज, टेक्नोलॉजिकल, मीडिया एंड टेलीकम्युनिकेशन, कंज्यूमर प्रोडक्ट, लाइफ साइंसेज एंड हेल्थ केयर, एनर्जी एंड रिसोर्सेज, एंड जीपीएस. आई कम फ्रॉम जीपीएस एंड आई एम फ्रॉम प्रपोजल मैनेजमेंट. ठीक है. दिस इज माई लाइक brief introduction, and so yeah, you can start.
So, good evening, sir. My name is Janvi Ahuja, and the question that I would like to ask you, like, what are the current key growth drivers for Deloitte?
Okay, so I come from bid management and government bid management. So current growth drivers for me is Gen AI. Every organization are revamping their like how they interact with artificial intelligence. So I think that is a major growth driver. Along with that, cloud modernization, the and ESG, that how the growth can be vis-a-vis environment कैसे अच्छी होगी. So that is, I think, see as a major growth driver. Yeah.
Also, I'm asking one question. I know you are not from the marketing background, but do you know how does the marketing team aligns its goals to support the global businesses?
Okay. So सबसे पहले I am from a marketing background, and this
Okay,
area that I am dealing with is pre-sales. ठीक है. So basically, if we talk about, you can all see this diagram. Are you able to
Yeah.
see this diagram? Okay. So
Yes, sir.
basically, I come from a bid management. So there are a lot of stages in bid. So there is a pre-bid, bidding stage, and post-bid. So we work from in bidding stage, and there is a pre-sales area. So what we do is government releases a RFP, and we, on the behalf of Deloitte, answer that RFP. And there are various stages that how we shape up the opportunity, how we put in the win themes so that we win amongst all the competitors. So yeah, this is a particularly a marketing role. And so yeah, what was your question in with respect to marketing?
Like, how does the marketing team strategy aligns with the global business goals?
Okay, so in my area, the marketing will be pre-bid, that how you will do it. So pre-bid, what you can do to position Deloitte as a leader. You will of course do a thought leadership. Your white papers, more research papers will be there. So yeah, I think that will be the marketing in for that. Uh, the consumer marketing is only done for consumer products. For this kind of professional services, we do a more kind of a thought leadership.
Thank you, sir.
Let's proceed with the next question.
Good evening, sir. I'm Harshita Joshi. And my question is the company currently working on any new projects or next generation initiatives that will change Deloitte's market presence?
Okay. So basically, the scope of the Deloitte is huge. I mean, there are more than 1 lakh employees, and as I showed, that there are 5 different areas. So there are multiple projects there. But if I talk about my particular area, bid management, so yeah, I see few areas, few projects that are like AI modernization and the revamping of the cloud infrastructure are some of the areas that I can see that, yeah, all the major departments are doing. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, hello, sir. My name is Obres Togi, and I want to ask one question that how is AI transforming marketing role at Deloitte? Is it replacing
Okay.
jobs or enhancing human creativity?
Okay. So I think AI is not replacing human jobs. I mean, in my area, if you can see the diagram pre-bed, bed, and post-bed, there are multiple AI interventions at all the stages. Like for pre-bed area, there are AI tools that tell us the percentage win of that particular opportunity. But at the end of the day, there are humans behind it that is able to, in my area, bidding, writing the proposal, there are AI tools which write the first draft, but sometimes AI hallucinates. So we do need human intervention. So I think AI is a great tool, but it's not replacing the human effort here.
Thank you, sir.
Evening, sir. My name is Amit. So my
Okay.
question is operational workflow. So could you give brief over of the
Okay.
day-to-day workflow within the marketing department, especially how
Okay.
to different team collaborates to ensure projects goes from an initially ideas to successful global launch?
Okay. So talking about so in Deloitte, all the offerings are marketing differently. If I talk about my offering, that is bid management. So as you can see, first of all, government will release the RFP, the requirements. For example, some government agency, example FDA releases its requirements that they want to revamp their modernization structure. So they will release the requirements, and it will release to all the competitors. There are number of competitors of Deloitte, KPMG, PwC, Booz Allen. A lot of them are there, and they will all read the RFP, and they will shape the opportunity. They will shape their the proposal. They will everybody will quote the different prices. So yeah, you as a marketing team, you do incorporate the win themes in that particular RF, your response, that how you will differentiate your company from the rest of the other competitors. So yeah, that is the major workflow. Yeah, since I work in GPS, the turnaround for any project is a long one. Like it takes months, and the responses are sometimes 1,000 pages for a particular requirement. So yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Good evening, sir. My name is Daksh. Could you share a specific example of how a marketing project you worked on actually created a tangible social or business impact? And how does the purpose driven culture influence the daily atmosphere for a new team member?
Okay, so basically, for example, in bid management also there are number of different teams. There are commercial bidding, there are government bidding, and in government bidding there are different kind of sectors. There's a defense, there is federal health, there is state local higher education. There are different kind of departments. So each department will like focus on their area. So if for example, I work in federal health, so whatever bid I will support will be of the healthcare. So, for example, some particular CDIC, which is Central Drug Authority of US, is releasing their RFP, and they want to revamp some patient database system. So you have to answer it on the behalf of Deloitte that, yeah, how will we will be able to fulfill that opportunity. So once you win the bid, you work on that. There is a separate implementation team, and yeah, you do it. So yeah, you can see that a tangible effect of it. Yeah, yeah, that is your like repeat customer. So yeah, it's a very different from the traditional marketing role that you see in consumer market or in Deloitte USI. The offerings are very different and the clients are very different. And so yeah.
So my question is, as you said that you are coming from the marketing management background, so what is the
Okay.
one hidden skill or mindset that isn't always taught in textbook, but is essential to succeeding at Deloitte from day one?
Uh, I think stakeholder management, because no one teaches you how to deal with people. I mean, like there is a HR function, but they tell about how to manage people, but how to deal with people is something that nobody teaches you, because some you work with different kind of people on a single government bid. I think there are 130 people working on a single bid, and you have to get the work done as a proposal manager. So managing each person, their biases, their way of working is something that is very instrumental in how you will succeed in the particular in this particular role. So I think nobody teaches you this. Uh, so yeah, I think how to manage, how to respond to situations. Sometimes some people will ask you like you have to do it now, and your manager has given you some 3 4 days timeline. So how you will manage that by not hurting that particular person, but because you have to get the work done. So yeah, I think stakeholder management is one thing that is very instrumental, and no one teaches you.
Okay, thank you for your time.